Dang it.
I feel nothing from my enemy.
Endure. Magic charge. Mind up. Glory. Freaking sweet lovers. Look at all those beautiful stats. With your beautiful research and your beautiful stats. Natalia. Here we are, we've arrived at the precipice. Okay. Well, this should be good. If you ever need to farm grade or whatever it is you want to do, make a separate save, which is what I'm doing here. This was right before the Nebulum fight, in case we wanted to fight her again. This will always be right before the final boss. And this will be like our New Game Plus file right here, continuing on from the last one. But this will always be the previous game's final boss, like right before the previous game's final boss. So. Let's do this. Should be fun. Shouldn't be too difficult. It is epic though. Sorry it took so long. We had stuff to do. I've been sitting here for days.
I'm impressed. I expected Ash.
Ash is here too. He's inside me, lending me his strength.
Weird way to phrase it.
Hyperresonance. You've surpassed your original. You are now a true human being.
Jeez.
You've stepped across a sea of corpses and made it here. Now, join me, Luke. We will destroy the planet's memory and overturn the score of final judgment.
No.
Well, well. Why not?
I finally understand what it is I wanted. I wanted you to acknowledge me. To accept me as a human being, not a replica.
Yes. And you have become a human being.
But that's not enough. You said to me, can you not live unless you were born for some purpose? I'm not living for anyone else. There's no special meaning in living. When I sensed my own death, I wanted to live. I know now. That's all I needed. So, I don't need you anymore. It doesn't matter if you accept me or not. Here I am, alive!
You've acquired some impudent wisdom.
Van, people can change, just as Luke has. Reconsider one more time. The planet's memory may exist, just as you say, but is it really absolute? Luke isn't here because it's written. He's here because he chooses to be. The planet's memory is one possible choice for a future, but only people make that choice.
That isn't absolute either. You might not be choosing, but rather being made to choose.
Oh
If
god, here we
so,
go with the
maybe
goddamn
you're
philosophy
being made to
lessons.
choose to destroy the planet's memory. If you say you've decided to erase the planet's memory of your own will, then that itself is proof that the planet's memory isn't absolute.
That's an empty argument. Yulia's score represents the planet's memory I speak of. The destruction of mankind is written in it. The destruction of the planet's memory is not.
So you will carry out that destruction with the originals, then create a replica world. That's no different than those who let Hod be destroyed. That's why Ash rejected you. Didn't you resent the destruction of Hod and despise those who caused it?
I did. But I must do whatever it takes to destroy the absolute path of the planet's memory.
It's strange to hear that from such a wise man. People and planets all eventually die. Regardless of whether the planet has a memory or not, that alone is guaranteed. Even if the absolute path you speak of exists, people have the right to choose their own path to destruction.
Fitting words for a necromancer. Everything dies. It's merely a matter of time. But the planet's memory calls for it too soon. I cannot accept perishing early the way you can.
But you're trying to destroy the originals even earlier than the planet's memory. You hate the score so much, you're shackled to it more than anyone else.
Perhaps so. No, all of us are bound to the future we call the score.
We believe we can choose our future.
I know the future is predetermined, as I thought. It would seem we cannot see eye to eye. Draw your weapons. I'll take you all on at once.
Or at least 4 of you. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Take this.
Yeah, she's probably not standing in front of that. Yeah, that's so little health. Oh god, no, this is bad. Slaughter!
This is not good.
Hey, we're alive. Oh shit, he's already at half health.
The phonic hymns. Their melody will indeed awaken Lorelei. But you don't know the true wish contained in those hymns. They won't work on me.
No, brother. I do know. I can feel the thoughts and emotions Yulia placed in these hymns.
If that's true, Mysteria, then sing. Now, for me.
You're mine!
Celestial Elegy. It can't actually kill you, but it'll put everybody down to 1, so you better watch out for that. Such levitation. Yeah, I don't know why that has death wish. Didn't buy me. Oh, get up! Imperial Slaughter.
Infernal prison! Take this!
Piercing flash! Light blast! Thunderlance!
Not yet!
Die!
Too slow! Have you forgotten? I'm the one who taught you the sword.
Release Lorelei!
Never.
You've grown strong.
Van.
To think you could push me this far. It seems I have no choice but to unleash this terrible power within me.
So, he's finally used it. But I will be victorious!
I won't lose! These arrows will send you to the depths of the abyss!
Yeah, you also can't do this fight without Luke. Like you're required to do the final fight with Luke.
You have strong allies, Luke.
They've supported me through everything. For their sake, I can't lose. No. For my own existence, I will not lose!
When you use Lorelei's power, your control over Lorelei weakens. Luke recognized that and forced you to use it. The same Luke you refused to acknowledge for so long. Luke will not... No! We will not lose!
I commend you for making me use this power. I would expect no less from my student. But that, too, ends now. Goodbye. Luke!
Alright, let's finish this.
Enough of this.
Whoop, didn't use that. I don't know when he's gonna do his Mystic Guard. It's getting there. 2 over limits. Ancient Requiem. Yep, he was gonna do it. Behold the other power of Lorelei. Oh, forgot about that one.
Leave mine enemies with your blade. Turbulence!
Could you not, like, stand right next to him? Fucking moron. Like, really? You're killing me. Okay, that's enough.
Going out of control within Van. It's drawing in our phonon. At this rate, our life itself will be drained. No!
Luke, the second order hyperresonance. It can neutralize any phonon.
I'm going to free Lorelei. Tyr, help me!
Right.
The seventh melody. You've learned it, Tyr.
I remembered. You sang it to me while I cried. You knew what the phonic hymn meant. You were telling me everything, right from the start. Thank you, Van.
Farewell, Mysterica.
Master Van!
Stop! After all that's happened, you still call me Master. You fool. Forgive me, my brethren.
Man, watch out for
Master
my
Van,
low-res clothing.
Thank you!
Goodbye, my beloved brother.
Yeah, I couldn't talk for that last little bit. It always gets emotional. Just the grandeur of it all. But it's not a super hard fight. Like, if you've done Emblem, this fight is nothing. Whoa, it's like my head is spinning or something. It's weird.
All right. Everybody hurry up and escape. I'll stay here and free Lorelei.
Luke!
It's my promise to Lorelei. This is what I need to do. Jade?
Luke, how you've changed.
Sorry, I'm
I
left-handed.
was really bad, wasn't I?
But no matter how much you change or regret your actions, not all of what you've done will be forgiven. And that's why you must come back alive. Rather, I hope you do.
Jade, shut up.
Sorry.
I'm not good with this sort of thing.
I'll be waiting. It's lonely being a servant without a master.
Hey, you're not my servant anymore.
So I'm not a servant in the manor. I'd still serve as your friend.
You're being stupid.
That's weird.
So hurry back home. I'll never forgive you if you just disappear.
You knew, huh?
When you come home, I'm gonna teach you not to hide things from your friends.
Are you coming on to me?
Annis?
I'm not
I knew
liking
too.
it.
I wasn't as sure as Guy, but
What are you talking about?
you're an easy read. But I have to have you come back alive.
You're not expecting me to... We're not...
No, no. I'm going to reform the Order for Ion. But in order to do that, I need a patron. So, come home.
Whatever.
There's plenty of money you can get anywhere else.
Luke, live. Please. I don't want to lose any more people dear to me.
Natalia.
I'll
Not
do
to
my
protect
best.
Kimlaska. To live your life. Understand?
I wanted to live.
You will. You cannot disappear. You cannot.
Thanks.
Anyone else?
Master!
Your job's done now. Go home and be proud of what you did.
I'll be waiting for your return, Master!
Thanks.
Come home.
Tyr.
You have to come home. You have to. I'll be waiting. Always.
I will. I promise. I'll come home.
Luke. I love you.
What was that? Sorry. Got a little emotional there. What was that? My voice is cracking. Well, it's done. It's finished. One of the heavier stories, for sure.
Tyr!
scion of Lorelai's power.
So the world did not vanish. To think the future I saw would be rewritten. You have done admirably.
I mean, it all works out in the end. But yeah, we're done. I mean, before now, they never really showed what any of them looked like when they were kids and junk. All this shit will probably be copyright stricken, but it doesn't feel right to not show the end credits, you know? We're done. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna edit this stream, probably take a shower, because it's so humid and I feel gross. I need to go shower, and then we'll probably start Tales of Vesperia here fairly shortly. But yeah, I mean, I've said this a bunch of times before, but like, this was really like a dark, heavy story. Like, even if you can get past a lot of the cringe, like, some of it is still just like really heavy. But it is cool to see, you know, Fujishima-san's actual, like, manga artwork, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if we had paid attention the whole game to what the contamination effect meant, because Luke and Ash were perfect isophones, they were perfect copies of each other, they couldn't exist in the same space. And so Ash was going to be absorbed by Luke regardless of what was going to happen. Like, he was going to, that's what that Big Bang process was. Like, he was just going to straight up just like, his phonons were going to be absorbed by Luke because they both can't occupy the same space in time. And that's kind of what happens at the end, and that's kind of what saves Luke. And also maybe Lorelai, it's pretty vague. Like, they don't really tell you, like, if that for sure was it. But it never really got this dark again in terms of story. Like, I'm trying to think. Exilia didn't. Grace's was kind of interesting, but it wasn't dark. What's it been, a whole year?
You didn't come. I believe your presence was requested at Luke's coming-of-age ceremony at the Duke's Manor.
I'm not interested in some ceremony in front of Luke's grave.
That's why the both of you came here, isn't it?
He said he'd be back, so let the others sit around and tell stories at
I
his
love wearing
grave.
chokers.
But I won't be joining them.
I won't be reading the script weirdly.
We should be heading back soon. The valley is dangerous at night.
And we've handled worse. I made a promise to somebody. See, everything's fine, and you can see that she has lips and everything. A happy ending for once. Well, in this game's universe, at least. There were lots of not happy endings. So it's nice to have a happy ending.
Why are you here?
This place has a nice view of Hod. And also, I promised someone.
Who's who? We don't really know if it's Luke or Ash. But hey, happy ending though. Oh, another game done. Ready to save game completion data. Save complete. Okay, so I'm gonna go take a shower because humidity's really gross. Then I'm gonna, well, first I'm gonna edit it, then I'm gonna go shower, then I'm gonna come back and we'll start Tales of Vesperia. So yeah, this was your first video or last video. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see me record these lives, I do them over here on twitch.tv/Mattastic. That's MATTASTIQK. Alright, see you guys in a bit.